Hey golfers, welcome back. Today we're going to see if I'm any good at putting. Putting is key when it comes to scoring in disc golf. In fact, making the disc in the basket is the only way to score. But putting is also one of the most frustrating skills to master. So I'm taking on the challenge of 100 putts a day for 30 days to see if I can improve my putting. In this video, I'll walk you through my plan, track my progress, and share tips I learned along the way. Whether you've played golf forever or you're just getting started, I think this challenge will be something to inspire you to level up your game and give you something to do in this off-season. So day one is all about setting a baseline. So I have markers down from 11, 22, and 33 feet. I'll be taking 35 shots from each measurement and get a baseline for where I'm at. Okay, so not the best, but this is why I'm doing this challenge. It's not just about repetition. I'm focusing on my grip and my form to create a repeatable stroke that is consistent. The reality is, pros are hitting 85% inside of circle one, and elite pros are hitting even higher, close to 100%. Now, this doesn't mean that they're hitting 85% from 33 feet exactly, though some pros probably are. It means that when they land their disc inside of circle one, whether it is 33, 11, 22 feet, they're probably gonna make that putt. And I wanna see myself move toward those numbers. By day 7, I noticed my confidence growing from 22 feet. By day 14, I noticed that I was making way more 22 footers. And by day 21, I noticed that I wasn't afraid to go way past the basket attempting a 33 footer because I knew I could make the comebacker. So here are 5 things I've learned from this process. 1, consistency beats intensity. I can practice as hard as I want, but I think it's more important that I'm practicing each and every day. What really mattered was getting in 100 putts every single day more than just stacking up and doing 200 in one day. Now that might not be realistic for you guys. Maybe you don't have time to shoot 100 putts a day, but getting out and throwing just a couple putts to remind your muscles what it feels like and to help continue building that consistency. Number 2, a pre-putt routine. Creating a pre-putt routine to get yourself in the right mindset and thought process when you're going to putt is crucial. I would recommend just starting with a deep breath and building from there. Number 3, missing is a part of the game. You're gonna miss an 11 footer here or there when you're practicing, and it's gonna feel like it's not fair and that you shouldn't have missed that or that it was a spit out. That happened to me as well, but it's worth marking that down so you have a good idea of what to expect and set realistic expectations for yourself. Number 4, a good swing thought. What are you thinking about when you're putting? Avoid things like, don't miss this shot, it's super easy. Avoid thoughts like that because they're just gonna put you in a negative mindset. For myself, I line up and I talk myself through what I want my body to do. I'll say something like forward, back, forward. Or you could talk yourself through something like in line with the basket, shake hands with the basket. Number 5, mix it up and have fun. Practicing can get mundane and it can get hard, but getting out there, creating something new and making sure that you're just working on your strokes is what's gonna keep you getting better at disc golf. All right, the results are in. If you're wondering why I filmed everything inside for this video, this is why. All of the snow and cold. Let's see if these last 30 days have helped me at all. So yes, I did improve, but if you do anything for 30 days, you're gonna get better. But let's look at how I got better. This was what I thought was interesting. I started out at around 64% inside of circle one as a whole. That's 35 putts from 11, 22, 33 feet. At the beginning, I very quickly stacked up. I think by day 3, I was already up like 10%. Day 4, another couple more, 3%. And then I jumped back, but only like 2 to 3% again. So it was like I was taking 3 steps forward and 1 step back. And that was probably true for the first 20 days. I felt like I was getting so much better. But then the last 10 days came. It felt like I was falling apart. I was getting in my head about what putt I wanted, if I wanted a spush or a spin or a push. I was thinking about my form and my release and how high to throw it. And a lot of my practicing I did inside because of the weather. And so I was like, oh, what if there's wind? Am I not thinking about wind? And while that's true, I think I ruined my putt doing that. The last 10 days, I focused on just getting a consistent putt, learning again and again. And I continue to get worse, honestly. Until the last 4 to 5 days when I got a whole step better. 22 footers started to feel like they were almost tap-ins. Now, that's probably not true, but it felt that way. I felt like I was getting so much better out of nowhere the last 3 days of my 100 putts. And my percentages skyrocketed, getting up to 89%, I believe is my highest. That was just the other day at the end on day 30. It felt incredible. I've been filming some other videos that I plan to release soon, and my putting feels so good in those videos. In fact, one of the clips that I just showed is from one of those videos. A little bit of a spoiler alert, but I don't have a ton of videos of me big putting on camera. So those are the results. I got better through those 30 days, but it wasn't just consistent upward momentum. I went up and then down and then down and then down and then way up out of nowhere, and I still feel like I'm getting better every single day. Is it gonna fall apart? Yeah, at some point that percentage is gonna drop again in hopes that it goes higher next time. So if you're looking to improve your putting, I highly recommend taking on the challenge of 100 putts a day for 30 days and stick to it. Don't leave big gaps in between your putts. Try to do it every day if you can, and I'm sure you'll get better. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please leave a comment if you have any other ideas or if you've done this yourself and what were your results. Stay sweet, see you on the tee box.